is Jazz here, and today I am here to tell you about what I'm going to be reading for the 13th round of Tome Topple Readathon. The readathon is taking place from November 14th to November 27th. It's a 2-week readathon because the goal is to read books that are 500 and plus pages. So that's really the only true rule that you have to go with for the readathon, if you will. There are some bingo board challenges and things like that. I will link you to the announcement video below in the description so that you can learn all about that stuff. As some of you know from my life update video, I have slow reader syndrome going on where I'm just reading super slow, and I'm hoping to get like some larger chunks of some books done through doing a couple of readathons. So that is the plan. However, I'm going to keep my, goals realistic, and instead of trying to shoot for finishing 2 tomes during this, I'm just going to try to finish one of the tomes that I have here. So let me jump in and tell you what I'm planning to read. The first book I've chosen is a book that I've already started rereading, and it's Lord of the Rings. Now, before you go, wait a second, Jazz, this is a bind-up, and you're not allowed to read bind-ups for Tome Topple. I just want to say first, it's a fun readathon, and I don't think the Tome Topple police are going to come for me. Second of all, I do believe that Tolkien intended this book to be read as one entire book. It's just, the way publishing was, we split it into 3 books. But he meant for it to be one book. So I'm going to read it as one book. I think I'm going to enjoy it more as one book. So that's what we're going to do. But I've enjoyed what I've read so far, and I'm hoping to get a solid chunk during the readathon done. I would be happy if I completed just half of this book. I mean, some of this readathon does take place over Thanksgiving break, so maybe something will happen. Next book that I have chosen is an audiobook. I was looking for something that was audiobooky that I could pick up, and I wanted a classic book because I'm in a classic book mood, if you couldn't tell. And so I looked up what was included on my Audible subscription, because now they have that thing where they have things just automatically included with your subscription. You don't have to use your credits or buy them or anything. And I recently discovered that Karenina, which is read by the actress Maggie Gyllenhaal, is on the spectrum of the included stuff. And I'm very intrigued by Karenina. I'm also very intrigued by Tolstoy in general. I don't believe I completed a Russian classic yet, so that intrigues me, but also there was this segment on the YouTube channel, I think it's called Intelligence Squared, and they did all these debates. They would pick 2 authors and then have an expert on either author debate which one was best. And I believe they did one that was Charles Dickens versus Tolstoy, and it made me very intrigued by Tolstoy's writing. I'm not ready to jump into War and Peace, so I thought maybe I'd start with Karenina. And this one I do kind of hope to finish because I am audiobooking it. I might get an ebook and read it along or something like that. I know for sure that I am overreaching by choosing anything more than 2 books for this. However, I like to have extra options or bonus books just in case I finish more than I think I will. I'm not going to finish more than 1 or 2 tomes, but just in case something waggly happens. And if this happens, I kind of do want to jump into Stone of Farewell by Tad Williams, which is the second book in the Memory, Sorrow, and Thorn series. But here's the jam. I have not read The Dragonbone Chair, the first book in the series, and I know it was probably at least a year. I did read it for one of the Tome Topple rounds. Can't remember how long ago it was, but I really loved it, and I fully intended to immediately start this book right afterwards, but it just didn't happen. And now I feel like I don't remember enough of the world building and some of the stuff going on with other characters other than the main character to really fully enjoy the second book in the series as much as I want to. So here's the game plan, y'all. I'm going to, right now at the time of filming this video, start a general reread of the Dragonbone Chair if the mood strikes me, and try to get through that as much as I can. I do have it in audiobook because I did audiobook this while reading along. So I can maybe quickly audiobook this through, or as quick as you can with these long books. And then maybe there will only be a little bit of it left by the time the readathon starts. And then I'm going to try to get at least a few pages of this read. I think if I can at least get, a little bit of a chunk started on this, I can finish it and then maybe jump into the huge thing that is the third book. That is my to be read. Like I said, my goal is just to complete one book. I'm not going to try to go crazy. There's a lot of life stuff going on. I just want to feel inspired, read with others, just try to get some decent chunks of some things read, and make sure I set a time to just make sure I read a little bit. So that's the goal with this. It's just a general nice experience. If you do want to follow my social media below, that is where I usually post all my updates on what I've completed or what I'm additionally going to read, or I may do some of the Instagram challenges for this. I probably won't do every single day, but I might do a few of the days. So if you want to at least follow my Instagram, that's where you'll find all that stuff below. And I think that's all the info I have on my to be read for you guys. So thank you for watching, my fabulous peeps. I will see you all soon.